Man, YouTube. Ready to get some people up in this room. We might have a YouTube conversation real fast. If I get some people up in here, I know it's early in the morning. A lot of people probably not up. I'm always up pretty early now. Like I said, YouTube making it difficult, man. A lot of people moving into content creation. A lot of people getting tired of these fucking 9 to 5 jobs. It's bullshit. 9 to 5 jobs is bullshit. I don't give a fuck how people want to call it. Nowadays, that 9 to 5 bullshit is bullshit. And it's been bullshit. Yeah, we need doctors and plumbers and all that shit, which is good. If you can make your own business, make good money, good. But a lot of majority, about like 65% of jobs is bullshit. We have a few jobs that we really need: doctors, you need firefighters, you do need some police officers, but a lot of that shit is crooked too. We need better police officers, for one thing. We need better police officers. So a lot of these police officers getting paid and shouldn't be getting paid. They're just wearing the fuck. A lot of the cops nowadays are just using that shit as a bully badge. That's what I call it. They bullies. They want to be. It's a gang badge. You know what I'm saying? But when I get some people up in here, if I don't, then I'll wait. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting to see if YouTube can let people know that we're on here. I want to have YouTube news. Um, I just decided to not to really have titles like that. Like, it's good to have titles, but for some reason when I start putting titles in a specific topic, I rather just have open topics. And I'm about to just hashtag a date like open topics. You know what I mean? Just an open conversation, but meaning that we're gonna have a few different topics that we get on. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting for some people to pop up in here. Then I'll go from there. So, because if not, then I could always just do uploads, and which I might start doing uploads too. I might start trying to do uploads. That might be something I might try to do. Maybe one upload a week about like a specific subject. Maybe I'll do like a little quick upload and shit like that, whatever. Maybe I get into uploads. But I'm waiting to get some people in here so we can have conversations about YouTube. There's some updates about YouTube I wanted to get on. And like I said, it's early morning. YouTube seems like they don't be pushing my content. I understand it's early, but shit. You could definitely push this content out a little bit better, YouTube. Like I said, I'll wait. I'll wait a few minutes. I'll wait a few minutes to get some people in here. We have a little conversation about some YouTube news. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick live. But if I don't get anybody in here, then I'll just keep it. I'll just keep it. Let me see. Thank you for tuning in. You count it as a view. That's one thing I want to get on YouTube. Stay for a minute. Hit that like button so I can show the algorithm that I'm in here. Let me go hit the like button for myself. So I got a bunch of haters that be popping up inside this page too much that don't hit the like button. You know what I mean? Don't hit the like button. Don't show no real respect to the page. I'm waiting to update people about some news that I be seeing with YouTube. But y'all wanna not hit the like button and all this extra shit. So I'll wait. Like I said, I'll wait till I get a few more people in here. I'll wait. Some like I'll wait. YouTube, I'll wait. If I don't get no, then I'll just keep this content to later on today. Like I said, I'll wait. I will wait. Shit. I want to, like I said, YouTube has made a change. Who the fuck is you? He said, bro, sorry for bullying you earlier. You crazy as hell. I feel bad for upsetting you. You ain't bully me. The fuck you gonna bully somebody? How you gonna bully somebody like me? Motherfucker, I'm a grown man. No offense to you, but yeah, you good. Ain't no bullying attended on this side. You know what I mean? People like me don't get bullied. Somebody in my character don't get bullied. Trust me. I never really get bullied in my life. If people thought they bullied me, then I always make motherfuckers second guess that, even as a kid. So yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, or me thinking you. I feel offended because yeah, I'm not a real easy person to bully. Even when I was a little kid, just never was. Never was the toughest kid, but never was a kid that just took on bullies. You know what I mean? That took getting bullied. I wasn't that type of kid growing up, and I didn't grow up like that. Of being scared and all that bullshit. I'm not saying people ain't never scared, because having a lot of courage is cool, but that shit can get you fucked up too. But yeah, I was never like super scary kid, and I'm definitely not as a grown man. So no worries, Kevin. Appreciate you hitting for like that like button though and tapping in. Wait until I get a few more people in here. We have a YouTube conversation about news, and this is really for people that really want to do content creation on YouTube or that's trying. Who's living in my mom's basement? Yo, shut up. Go to school or something. You sound like a little ass kid on my platform. Get off the platform or get your ass blocked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you trolls, you coming on the wrong person's platform. I'm just telling you, I'm just being honest with you. I ain't nobody to play with on this YouTube shit like that. And especially in real life. So all that trolling shit, y'all can go somewhere with that shit. I come on here to have a quick conversation, and I mostly have a topic conversation when I come live. You know what I'm saying? So all that nonsense y'all saying in the chat is cool, but yeah. Man, get your ass up out of here. I ain't got no time for no little ass kids on my platform. Because what it is you little kids come in here before you go to school on YouTube, and your stupid ass parents should have like some kind of guidance on side your YouTube channel. So they let you like, and my kids on too, but I kind of watch what my younger son, the oldest one, he's older, but my youngest son, I watch what he can't watch just any old thing. Your parents let y'all watch anything y'all want. That's you. This new generation of parents let kids do what the fuck they want too much. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is, and that's another conversation like that. This generation of parents, which is like my generation, and maybe people a little older than me, we don't put our hands on our kids like they used to do to us. And that's good and bad. The bad part is kids get away with a lot of more stuff this generation. Your parents should be kicking your ass more, and y'all shouldn't have it shouldn't be okay for y'all to watch certain content, especially when YouTube. For my content for people 18 and up. So YouTube that pushes my content to little kids, that's YouTube. That's YouTube's fault. My content is not made for kids. So you kids popping up, it just shows that you guys have fake profiles. That's all that means. You guys have fake profiles. You have a fake YouTube channel that's probably not, it's in your parents' name. Because you're not even supposed to be able to even get in on here. So you guys are not following YouTube guidelines. Like I said, I'm on here for a hot second. I wanted to have a conversation about certain YouTube guidelines that actually will help people right now. Because YouTube has changed the platform in February to have 8,000 watch hours, but the viewers have changed. Hey, Nikki Lee, how you doing? Good to see you, Nikki Lee. Like I said, I need sometimes my moderators to come up in here sometimes, so we can have I can have a conversation with real people. A lot of my moderators, y'all be in and out. Y'all don't stay long enough to have in my last lives, I have like a legit like open conversations and shit like that about different subjects. Um, People just don't stay here long enough, even if it's just 5-10 minutes of your time. But that will change now too. And I want to get on that, Nikki Lee. Oh, you been sick? Oh, hopefully you feel better, Queen. Hopefully you feel better. But hopefully this makes you feel better if you didn't know. Because YouTube has changed a lot of guidelines, right? And one of the guidelines is they changed the watch time hours to 8,000 watch time hours in February, which a lot of people starting to go crazy. I see a lot of different content about that. But YouTube did change something that I got an email, which you probably did too. I got an email sometime yesterday, but I seen it last night that they changed the guideline where anybody that I basically what they saying is I guess anybody that just pops up for a quick second counts as a viewer now. So it might help move your watch time hours quicker now. Cause I noticed when I looked at my watch, I had like 10, 15 extra watch time that I did yesterday. So that's actually insane. But yeah, but y'all can take a look at this. And I think everybody that has a YouTube channel got this same kind of email. We all got the same email right here. Basically saying last year we updated how we count public watch time. So basically, the way they count public watch time, they made it harder. I don't know how they did it because they ain't really be specific with it. But I guess like people just popping up for a hot second really sometimes didn't count as a view. People really have to stay there for a little bit to count as a view. If you look at the second paragraph right here, moving forward, a viewer will be counted when the video starts to play or replay across long-term shorts and live streams. No matter how your fans are watching, a public view will be counted the second your audience tunes in. So basically, what I'm reading from this means basically when anybody just pops up for a quick second, it's going to count as a view. Just like right now, I had a bunch of people pop in and out this bitch. Y'all gonna count it as a view. Even the little trolls that pop up for a hot second will count it as a view. And I feel like this will help the watch time hours. And I feel like YouTube still making it hard with the 8,000 watch time hours. But if that's true, and anybody that just pops up for a hot second, that shit counts as you getting like a viewer. It counts. They took. You said they took 1,200 watch. They took 12 hours from you. What they did that for? 1,200. What, is it that you didn't meet the threshold? What? See, that's the shit I don't like with YouTube because it makes you get discouraged about even trying YouTube. When some people say fuck it. Because that happened to my first page. That's exactly, Nikki Lee, what happened to my original Jersey Rich page. Yeah, I almost 3,000. Damn, so you was almost close to getting monetized. You had like 1,000 more watch time to get, and they took two. That shit crazy. This page might be next too because I didn't meet the threshold yet, and I don't know where my time frame is up. I'm not too sure with this page, but even if it does, I'll keep it pushing. Damn, yeah, you was almost at damn, that's a lot right there. Damn. You was at 1,800, getting close to 2,000 watch time. Yeah, that's close right there. You know what I mean? Because that's almost having. Oh, you mean 2,800? Oh yeah, then you was right there to being basically mini monetized. You know what I mean? Where you could get super chats and all that extra stuff, and then you had 1,000 more watch time hours to get monetized. So that means that took you down a lot because now you got to get the hours that they took from you back to get back to that, which you can. As long as you go live, I don't know how live you go often. Went to 4 something. Damn, goddamn. hopefully you could get it back soon if you continue to go live again and be consistent. Like me, I'm not consistent like that. Like I should be on YouTube, and I think I would have got more watch time hours. Um, I should have more watch time hours, and me not being consistent on YouTube. I'm going to start nighttime. Yeah, your night lives was what was popping out, and I will be tapping into your page at nighttime if you start going live at nighttime too. Because I don't think I've been seeing your lives at nighttime like you used to do. And I know like you used to probably get a lot of watch time from doing that. That's what a lot of people usually up. You get a lot of the random people, and then you got like your normal fans that know you go live at nighttime. I don't have a time frame. It's kind of hard for me to go live at that late at night, but I just randomly just go live. I don't have a time frame. I just randomly try to go live when I have time. I ain't been live. Yeah, you haven't been live in a while. That's what I'm saying. I haven't got no notifications for you being live in a while. But hopefully you can get your watch. Like I said, we got until February the 1st before YouTube changes that whole guideline shit to 8,000 watch time hours. So hopefully we all can get this our pages monetized before basically we could get grandfathered in before it changes. Because I think once we get that 4,000 watch time hours, I think it only applies to people that don't have it or people that didn't reach that 4,000 watch hours for a change. Like I said before, YouTube used to be 1,000. There was a time when YouTube was 1,000 watch time hours. I wish that I took YouTube serious when it was easier to get it, even though even the 1,000 watch time hours was a lot for some people. Then they moved to 4,000. Now YouTube, like, okay, we're gonna move it to 8. And the reason why, because everybody's trying to do content creation, and YouTube knows that this is like the one of the biggest platforms where you can make money on your own. So they want to make it harder for people to build an audience up. But in a way, YouTube is kind of working with you too, because if anybody, like I said, I had people just pop up in and out of here. So it might say I only got one person, two people watching, but I'm not in the live. Everybody that popped in here is going to count as a view. So I kind of take it like that. I kind of will help out the watch time hour. So, because I guess YouTube looking at it too, like, okay, sometimes you get a decent crowd, but I guess they don't stay for a long period of time. But now it's going to count now. So somebody just popping in and out here, and you don't stay for you stay for a couple of seconds. Well, it's going to count as a view, which I think it should. I think it always should have did that. I didn't know that's how YouTube they wasn't counting it as a view. I guess that you have to be on somebody's live for a couple of minutes or some shit like that for it to count. Now they said once somebody just taps in or hits play or whatever the case may be, it counts as a view. So I feel like that's a big thing on YouTube, because a lot of people is getting discouraged when they come to YouTube. Oh, 10 minutes? Somebody have to watch you for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm happy that they changed that now, y'all. I'm happy they changed that, Nikki Lee, because 10 minutes, that's a long time sometimes, because people's attention span sometimes ain't 10 minutes. And I feel like that's unfair, because what if you get a bunch of people that just watch your content like 3 or 4 minutes each, and then it don't count as watch time hours? That's ripping people off, I feel like. And people already about to get ripped off a lot of money coming when they make these changes now, because a lot of people that do and don't let you stay. Yep. And I'm happy that they changing this, because I said a lot of people about to lose a lot of money off YouTube. That's middle class creators or people that's just starting off, because you're not gonna make money on shorts no more. You're gonna need like 20 million viewers to make money off YouTube with shorts. Most people not ever reaching that number now. So a lot of people not making money off YouTube shorts no more. Or 30, yeah, 30 shit. Well, 20, 30 people not making money off YouTube shorts no more. It's over for that. Even some of the big YouTubers don't make that many views on YouTube like that. Like not that many. So a lot of people about to lose money off YouTube, and I feel like YouTube is gonna take their money. So whatever money you would make, since you don't meet that goal, I think YouTube is basically making it where they get more money now from the creators. When it comes to definitely shorts. Um, Same thing they did before, like when they used to put ads on your videos when your page wasn't monetized. So you like me, I got some old videos that got ads on it, commercials on it, and you don't get that revenue. YouTube get that revenue. You feel me? So it's kind of like that too when they're gonna come to shorts. Yeah, if you don't meet that threshold, YouTube is gonna basically they taking that money. It ain't your money because you didn't meet that goal. So like I said, but this guideline right here changes the game a little bit more. So hopefully, Nicky, when you start going live again, hope you should be able to build your watch time hours back up quicker, because I know you be live for hours. So people in and out your chat would definitely will help. This saying random stuff, man. And I said some random comments I don't even like make a big thing about, even responding to people's comments, like if people to say stupid shit comments just to be seen inside the chat. I don't got time for that shit. Thanks for the viewer though. Ice cold tea. Go get you some. Like I said, some little comments for like these little weirdos, and probably they like little kids, most likely. I don't respond to little ass kids on here. What up, Bud? What's up with it? Yo, Bud, we was just talking about some YouTube rules. Don't mind these little kids inside the chat. I use these little nuggets and shit for watch time hours, which will count now for watch time hours. Like I said, Bug, you probably got an email from YouTube saying that they changed the way you get watch time hours, basically. So basically, people just saying this random shit inside the chat. Just little clowns, little babies inside the chat, little clowns. Yeah, they little pets. That's what I'm saying. They little nuggets and shit to me on shit like that. I think of names little nuggets and shit. They're my little June Junes, and they count as watch time hours. So sometimes you gotta keep the trolls a little bit. Just don't be on no crazy shit in my chat though. But keep these shits at watch time hours. It's gonna help you grow the channel. You know what I mean? Y'all some weirdos. Y'all my little nuggets. But Bug, they got some they changed the way you get watch time hours, which is gonna help your page too. Every time somebody pops in and just pops in on your chat or your live video or upload, it counts as a viewer. They no longer have to be there for like 5-10 minutes to count. Once somebody hits that video, it counts as a viewer now, which is going to help the watch time hours. If it makes sense, it's going to help the watch time hours grow a little bit faster, because now it's like YouTube ain't ripping you off of watch time hours pretty much. So when you get these little dumbass trolls like I do in my little chat, these little kids that would think it's cool to troll a grown man, which is weird to me. Because in real life, they wouldn't do that in real life. But people, they're just weirdos that just want to come in the chat. They count as watch time. Even if they don't stay that long, they count as watch time hours. Right when they hit the fucking the link to my page, or they hit my page to come talk shit, that shit count as a viewer. So it helps the watch time hours, which helps grow your channel a little bit more and get your page close to get monetized. So I take that. Because when you start making money off YouTube, if they keep it that way, shit, these motherfuckers, they count as little money. You come on here for a little bit, talk your little shit, that's cool. You count, you're gonna be counting at somebody's money. Just so you know that. You're gonna be counting at somebody's money. So you just coming here, somebody gonna be getting paid if you talking shit. People not gonna care no more. Which might stop the trolls, not stop the trolls though, but you have trolls in the chat. People like, yeah, bring the trolls, and you bring viewers you bring viewers. And if you just come in here for like 10 seconds and shit, then you count as a viewer. So so that's a big guideline that YouTube has changed. That's a big guideline right now that YouTube has changed. It's just a bunch of weirdos. Like I said, it's early morning time. People getting ready for school. A lot of y'all parents should be ashamed of themselves, because they should be watching the shit that you watch. You shouldn't be able to just pop on anybody's platform. You should be on the kids page. And YouTube, I said this a million times. Stop sending my shit to these weirdo little kids. Most of these are just little ass kids that's trolling. That's all they do. They be bored in school, and before they go to school or on the bus, they just trolling on YouTube, talking shit to random people. Fuck about here. Well, that's a fact too. People just want to see how you react to the comments. That's why I don't respond to the comments. Sometimes how you get the trolls back is you don't respond really to the comments like that. You just let them breathe inside the chat. That's what the chat's for. You don't really. That's why having mods count too. But now, like me, I won't. I only block people when they say certain weird shit inside my chat. Any racist type of shit, any kind of gay bash and stuff. Then I will. You'll get blocked. Other than that, I don't really say much to the trolls like that because the trolls count as a viewer. And you always did. It's just that you don't have to stay on my page that long for you to count as a viewer now. You automatically going to count as a viewer, which is going to help my watch time hours grow a little bit faster, which is good. I feel like somebody pops on your page and it's on it for like 10 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever, it should count as a viewer because that's somebody that watched your content for a couple seconds. That shit should count. It shouldn't be all 5-10 minutes. Somebody has to be watching you for 5-10 minutes. That's one of the best things that I can say that YouTube has changed right now is that guideline right now. And maybe I can show you real quick again the guidelines. Anybody that wants to do YouTube and y'all scared about them watch time hours, you ain't got to be that scared now. Because the longest YouTube moving forward, a viewer will be counted when the video starts to play or replay across long-term shorts and live streams. No matter how your fans are watching, a public view will be counted the second your audience tunes in. So long as YouTube stays like this, with this second paragraph, you don't have too much to be worried about when it comes to watch time hours like that because you should be able to get it. Just like I said, this is a short live right here. I just want to do a short live, and I probably will piggyback on this live again where I could get some more people inside the chat. I got a little bunch of trolls that's pouncing in and out the chat, which is cool because I said y'all count as a viewer. So I could just stay on live and not say nothing, just stay on live. Some people should just do that. You know what I mean? If I didn't have like kids and shit, I wouldn't mind doing like a sleep live, but I'd be having people in my house. So I can't do like sleep lives like that and shit like that. Unless I just turn the camera off and all that shit. But I think it's good to react to their silly comments. It's a lot of weirdos watching streams and they all count. I guess it's about the way you. Well, that's true too. And I used to go at it with the trolls, but it's just that I add more conversations and more topics now where this going back and forth with the trolls ain't really in my agenda no more like it used to be. Most of the view come from sleep stream. Most, yeah, yeah. I feel like the sleep lives would definitely pop like when you got a decent big following, and it's like I said, it's about the chat. So if you got a decent following and you go live, and you do a sleep live, then you still got people, active people in the chat. You know what I mean? As long as you got active people in the chat. My sleep lives, I tried to do one. It didn't really fare out that well. Maybe I'll try one again for watch time hours, but I feel like you gotta have something on screen. You gotta have something that keep people eye. You gotta have something on screen. So you know what I mean? You gotta have something on screen. So maybe I might do one of those again, you know what I mean, for watch time hours. Um oh, so you got yeah, I checked that out, bum. I'll check that out. What's it, the upload? Let's get this watch time hours, y'all. Like I said, I got a few people that's coming in and out this chat. Hey, that's cool with me. Even people that don't hit the like button, it is what it is. Like I said, a lot of people that subscribe to my channel, everybody has jobs, everybody's on different time frames, and the West Coast is real early in the morning. The West Coast people probably not up yet unless they have like an early morning job. But it's probably like 5 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. So be mindful with the time frames too, like that. That's a lot of people sleep. I went to take him to some food, and he was out and right there started lighting in my face. Told me to go home. Damn, got some neighbors like that, huh, Bugs? Shit. That's why I be keeping to myself. I say hi to my neighbors, and that's it. I try not to like when they come to my neighbors. I'm cool with them, but I kind of keep to myself. I just say hi to them, and I'm more like I don't like everybody knowing my business. And I lived in my neighborhood for about 7 years. I think I lived here, and people know me, but like I'm kind of like the person that's in and out the house. Like I'm either going to work or something, or people will see me out and about real fast. I don't really socialize with everybody like that, and that's the way I like it. And I don't like a lot of people knowing who I am and stuff like this. It's like on YouTube. I feel like people real and just like the trolls, people really want to know who the fuck I. Maybe he wants some beer, not food. You say he wants some beer, yeah, hell yeah. Some motherfucker. I was watching a video like that too. People was feeding the homeless, right? And one of the few of the people really just wanted beer. They just wanted like something to smoke or liquor. They didn't want food. That's how you know, motherfucking these homeless people really be having food. Cause some of them get food stamps and shit. So don't get it fucked up. Some of them are not really homeless. Like you know what I mean? If I was homeless, bro, I have like a tent. I ain't gonna hold you. I find like a good area with a tent. I have a heating. I have a fan. Like this ways you could I shit. This ways you could do shit. But I have like a basically like a big ass tent. That's like a house if I was homeless. You understand me? I have like a big ass tent with air conditioning and that shit with fans and shit. When they get cold, I have motherfucking heater in that bitch. For real. You know what I mean? Have a little hot I'd be cooking in that bitch. Shit. I had like a big ass, basically like a house tent. Cause they got some big ass tents that look like basically like big ass like a little mini house. You got a big ass tent somewhere. You feel me? If I was homeless and shit. And nowadays people prefer to be homeless now. And they're not homeless like you think, but like I was talking about having like a house on wheels and stuff, or sleeping in your car. A lot of people nowadays are taking that path now. They're paying rent. If I didn't have kids, I would definitely do something like that. Like not sleep in a tent, but if I had like the right kind of car or I had like a van, I'll sleep in my van. As long as I could like wash up and wash clothes a little bit somehow and figures a little bit like where I want to be at. Hell yeah, you save hella money doing shit like that. So you ain't gotta pay no rent. You know how much money you save? You don't gotta pay rent no more. You got all you worrying about is like just your car and the gas. You know what I mean? Especially if you got like if you're doing like or if you're still working, you know what I mean, a normal job where you do content creation on the side. Like me, I got my own little side business too. I got a little delivery side business. Plus, my 9 to 5. I'll be getting back to my regular 9 to 5 soon. I'm changing departments. So I'm taking a big test coming up. Then I'll get back into my regular 9 to 5, like people usually see me do. Plus, I still got my own part. I got my part time delivery hustles that I got too. Because any kind of part time delivery is your own job. Any job where you make your own schedule, you your own boss, that's your own kind of business. Just like YouTube. You know what I mean? So if you do Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, those are your old gigs. YouTube is like a gig too. It's you using somebody's platform from your own business. This YouTube channel is it's my own business too. It ain't monetized yet, but it's my own business. I ain't making money from it, but it's on the way of making money. And that's like Grubhub and all the other gig apps is like the same way. You're using somebody else's platform to make money through your own platform. And that's basically the way everything is set up now. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. That you using somebody else's platform to piggyback off that. I need to charge my damn phone in a minute. And that's the same thing with these side apps. You just using somebody else's platform to make money off of it, and that's just the way it is. As long as you stay in the guidelines, you have your own business, and you can branch off and have your own business. But ain't nothing wrong with using somebody's platform for your own business. I don't give a fuck. It's Grubhub, Uber Eats, YouTube, anything with social media. You're using somebody's platform to make money, and but it's still considered your own business because you control it. As long as you stay within like guidelines of certain things, which everybody has rules. Even if you have your own business, your own store, you gotta have for everybody has rules and taxes and certain things you can't do. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I used to have a tent like that. Used to have a tent like that too, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having a tent like that. Shit, if I didn't have kids and I was just by myself, I wouldn't mind having I wouldn't mind real talk having a family. This is what I would do. I would pay somebody to live in their backyard, right? But I just have like a little mini house. I see a lot of people do this shit. They buy like a shed. I buy a shed, like a small little shed, make that shit into like a one little bedroom. You know what I mean? Like a little shed with like two windows, may have a little bathroom in that shit, a little porta potty in that bitch, or even outside of it, a little place you would take a shower. I have a little portable washer and dryer in that bitch. As long as I got like a heater, if it's cold or some kind of air conditioner, I'm straight. If I was by myself, I ain't had kids. Shit, I definitely I'd save hella bread if I didn't have kids. If I didn't have like my own little family, shit. Real talk. I'm seeing a lot of people that save a lot of money now on shit like this. But yeah, man. Just try to see if I can get a little bit more viewers on this shit. I'll probably be going back live sometime again later on. I'll be going back live again. Um, Networking with the people. I know the Keefe D case might be going on. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about that when that happens. I gotta look to see when they're gonna be doing that again. Yeah, that's about it. YouTube, like I said, I got a little 40-minute live. I'll probably come back again for another 40 minutes. Like I said, this new YouTube uh count, that you could say a viewer count, definitely gonna make a difference now with YouTube. Like I said, people coming in and out my chat, especially my chat. There's a lot of people actually do come in and out my chat, and sometimes you just don't get the viewer count for that. So now I don't really care. Now people come in and out the chat, whatever. Once I have a base people inside the chat, that's definitely gonna grow the channel more. But people coming in and out the chat for a couple of seconds, it's all good and dandy with me. Real talk is now all that shit counts as a viewer now. All that shit counts. You coming in and out somebody's chat for 10 seconds, it counts as watch time now. You know what I mean? So it's no longer 5-10 minutes. You gotta somebody has to be on the camera. All their eyes gotta be on the camera, watch you for 10 minutes for it to count. No, YouTube changed that shit. Because they know they're making it too difficult with the watch time hours where they had to change that. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Go back to your musty ass country, bitch. Go back to your musty ass country. Know what I mean? Stop wearing dirty ass flip flops and shit like that. Go back to your musty ass country. You ain't welcome in my country. Get your bitch ass up out of here. You ain't American. You ain't FBA. Get your bitch ass up out of here. Tell your mom and dad to go back to their country. Go back to your homeland, bitch. Go eat off the trees and shit. The fuck up out of here. You ain't American. Go back to your raggedy ass country. I'm just getting the watch time from you little clowns in the chat. But I'm about to end this live though, y'all. I got some shit to take